It was announced today that Glenside, the residential home here on Victoria Road, is to close within the next 2 years. There's been anger from staff here who can't talk on camera about how they found out about the events, and meetings are going on at the moment to discuss their future. Mr. Robertshaw, this has come out a bolt out of the blue for a lot of people working here at Glenside today, that their jobs are at risk.
Well, there have been concerns and anxieties now since before Christmas, and I thought it was important that I came out with the news as early as I possibly could, and in so doing have indicated that we've got a good 2 years plus before Glenside finally closes. So there's plenty of time there to concern ourselves closely with how the staff will move forward and how the residents will be relocated. So we need to do this great sensitivity as much as we possibly can.
I mean, there's over 60 residents, I understand, still here.
I think there's 59 just at the moment.
Okay. I mean, they'll be concerned.
Oh, well, of course. And particularly if you're aged and you've been here for a number of years, there is going to be an anxiety. But of course we will be engaging with the residents and with their families individually and discussing what's right for them and how to go forward. And remember, we don't have to change the world tomorrow. It's a progressive thing.
Can you explain your reasoning behind this move?
Yes, indeed, it's part of a much larger process and policy called rebalancing. And what we're actually doing is, and this has now been going on, it started in 2008, we're moving towards a policy wherever we can, elderly people continue to enjoy life at home. We enable them to stay there, and that's effectively what a lot of people want to do. So we will continue to provide nursing care and elderly care homes, but the balance will change in favour of home care.
And this is all down to having to tighten the belts, is it?
Well, no, it's recognising that there's huge demographic changes going on, and that we expect there'll be 50% more people over 65 in the Isle of Man by the year 2026, which is, a huge change. It's massive, and we need to respond to that and provide services that meet that growing number without, as it were, finding it becoming impossible to meet the costs of it.
How are you going to make it more possible for people to stay in their homes longer? Because presumably you'd do that now if you could.
Well, we haven't done it as much as we can. The Isle of Man has, compared to other jurisdictions and authorities, a disproportionate number of people in residential care, and we need to change that balance. But no, we surround the elderly person with a range of services that have them enjoy staying at home for a lot longer.
Will people be dying in their own homes in future then?
That would be a pleasant end, would it not? And that's certainly my ambition, speaking from a personal point of view.
And on a personal point of view, are you happy with what you've had to decide today?
Well, no, in the sense that I know it's going to be difficult for people to change, but I want everybody to know that we really will do this as sensitively as we possibly can.